3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another video in the power of the BI. That's right, welcome back to another video in the power of the BI. So today I am going to be speaking to my hospital administrators. That's right, I'm going to be speaking to the hospital administrators that's out there and giving you some ideas, some insights as to how you can become more efficient, more efficient and more productive using business intelligence in your everyday work life. So again, I'm going to be speaking to the hospital administrators out there. Well, not necessarily hospital administrators, hospital professionals, because, you know, in a day-to-day environment, the administrators probably are not building out BI tools or creating the reports for the BI tools, or creating the reports for what will be used to be analyzed in your day-to-day operations in the hospital. But the hospital administrators will be using the reports that are created to make decisions and determinations as to how to better the hospital itself. So for those of you guys out there that are in hospital administration, hospital professionals that are just trying to figure out what you can do, one, to enhance your talent, enhance your skill when it comes to your particular job, your particular career, and not necessarily to move into a different career, a different career altogether, but to integrate what you already know and what you already have in order to become a professional or more, not to say more professional, but just be better at what you do. You know, long story short, be better at what you do. I am going to be giving you some idea of what you could be doing, or how business intelligence could take your career to the next level. Okay, could take your career to the next level. So what I have here is a report that could be used in hospital administration. Now, the first thing I'd like to say is, don't take this as all of the meat and potatoes of a report that would be used in hospital administration. This is only a sample. This is only an example of the type of report that you typically, or you could have in your organization. In this particular case, it's only a table, as we would call it in the tech world, but just in everyday business world, it's a spreadsheet. I mean, the difference between a table and a spreadsheet is title only, right? As far as the information that's in it. Now, of course, there are some things that, when it comes to tech, a table is a little different than a spreadsheet. But, you know, in an everyday world, pretty much what we're looking at is a spreadsheet, but it's a table of data, data points, and it's a data set, which is a set of information, a set of data that can be used to analyze different data points within hospital administration. Before I go any further, the first thing I want to say is, like this video and subscribe to this channel. Like this video and subscribe to this channel. It does us well. And for those of you guys out there that are interested in really what the career path looks like in tech, whether it be hospital administration tech, or whether it be accounting tech or marketing tech, or whatever the case may be, go out to Amazon and check out my book, the 6-Figure Cheat Code. That's right. Go over to Amazon, check out my book. Link is in the description. The 6-Figure Cheat Code. How to make money in tech. Anyway, now, so we're back over here to this particular table. And in this table, we are looking at just a sample of data. We're only looking at a sample of data. In this data, we've got 20 rows of data. And we have several columns that we are going to be looking at and potentially understanding how we could analyze. We're not necessarily going to analyze the data in this particular video. I am gonna analyze this data, create a report in a future video. But in this case, in this particular video, I don't want to bore you. I don't want to bog you down with all the tech terms and tech terms and all things tech, to where you're like, nah, that's a little bit much for me. I just want to show you, like, hey, this is what we're looking at. And at the end of the day, if you say, hey, I want to learn a little bit more, or I want to actually put practice in that, you can go to my website, powertobi.com, and sign up for a free, again, I say free webinar where I'll be showing hospital professionals in a webinar what I call dashboard in the day, how to create a dashboard using hospital data. I have a webinar just for hospital professionals of how to create a dashboard using hospital data. It's called Dashboard in the Day. Just go over to my website, sign up or register for Dashboard in the Day, and then we will make sure that you are included with the hospital administrators. We do several dashboards in a day for industry specific dashboards in a day. So we will make sure that you are included with the hospital administrator dashboard in the day. Now, moving right along and staying right here on topic, as we look at this data here, again, we are looking at a sample of 20 rows of data, all of which we consider to be data points coming from, or data points that can be used to analyze data within hospital administration to make the hospital more efficient, right? Make the hospital run more smoothly and efficiently. So in the first column, we have patient satisfaction score. Now, let me be real clear. I don't work in hospital administration. I work in tech. I build dashboards. I work in tech. Again, let me say that again. I don't work in hospital administration. I work in tech. I build dashboards. But what I do know is that data is data, right? And everyone can use data to make their businesses, make their departments, to make their departments, make their businesses, and make their industries run more smoothly and efficiently. So from the tech side, data is data. But I do have to wrap my head around. The types of data, the type of data points, the data sets that you would be using as a hospital administrator or a hospital professional. Therefore, the data that I'm providing to you is simply put data that is that we're able to analyze to make the hospital run more effectively and efficiently. So when I look at this first column and it is giving me patient satisfaction score, the first thing that tells me is we want to know how that patient felt. Okay, we want to know how that patient felt. How did they feel about the services that were rendered to them, right? And of course, as a hospital professional, as a hospital professional, that patients these days have options, right? When I was growing up, and I'm not going to date myself too much, but when I was growing up, there was typically just one hospital in the area. There was one hospital. Okay, so if you needed to go to the hospital, that's the hospital you went to. If you got sick and anything happened, typically you either go to your doctor, who would then refer you to go to the hospital. But at the end of the day, that was the only hospital that was available. Today, in today's time, even in a small town, typically you have more options than just one option. Okay, typically you have more than just one option. So you want to know what that patient satisfaction score is. How satisfied are you with that particular hospital? So we want to keep a survey. We want to run a survey, and we want to see what is the satisfaction score. Now we can determine what is a sufficient satisfaction score at any point. Whether we say, hey, 70 to 100 is a good score, 80 to 100 is a good score, 90 to 100, whatever the case may be, 60 to 100 may be a bad score. 0 to 60 may be a bad score. But at the end of the day, what we did as hospital professionals or hospital administrators or the hospital in general is we ran a survey. We kept a survey. We had the patient to fill out a survey form, preferably a digital survey these days, so that it won't be so hard to bring that data into Power BI or to keep track of that data. But I mean, if it's on paper, I mean, we can work with that. We can work with that. But here we're looking at